Hello, YouTube squad. What's going on? GZTV back with another video, and I'm sorry about the lighting. The sun is just blaring through my window, and sorry, like, my Lego car over here is like hella dust on it. But, we're here with Dexter. We are here with the Season 4 premiere, the first episode, Living the Dream. So let's talk about it. So Dexter's driving his car through the night while narrating tonight's the night. Like, it's like, oh, he has like a kill lined up. That's pretty much the whole. It's usually a sign that Dexter has a kill up his sleeve. Meanwhile, the Trinity killer walks through Lisa Bell's dark house into the bathroom and flips on the light. He attacks her in the bathtub. She's like, they're both naked in the tub, and he attacks her and kills her. Yeah. So that seems like he's going to be the next killer in the season. Usually the season focuses on a killer. Like the first season was the ice truck killer. The second season was, what was the second? The second season was pretty much Dexter as the killer. The third season was Miguel Prado as the killer. Or no, the Skinner. The third season was the Skinner. I can't remember if the second season had like a killer. The Bay Harbor Butcher, I guess you could say. That was Dexter. But Dexter arrives home anticipating a good night's rest, but his baby son Harrison begins crying in the backseat. So yeah, we know Rita got pregnant, and they fast forwarded to when she actually had the baby. So yeah, there you go. Meanwhile, Trinity forces Lisa to lie naked with him in the bathtub. Oh, I didn't really get to that yet. He says it's already over, yada yada yada. The next morning, in a parody of the title sequence, a sleepy Dexter misses the mosquito, pulls on a stained shirt, and breaks a shoelace. Kind of a cool little reference. It was kind of weird. I thought genuinely the intro song was playing twice when this happened. It was kind of trippy. I was like, what? Why is it? What is happening with this? You know? Dexter stumbles around the house searching for his keys. You know, his daughter's playing loud iPod music. His son's like dragging pool water into the house, and yeah, he's kind of stumbling to get to work. And you see right away that Dexter's a family man, and he's gonna have to prepare for some things. Let's see. As Dexter leaves the house for work, he looks around his bustling street, feeling like a fish out of water. You know, he has a little chat with his neighbors, which he never did prior to having kids and living in this house. Deborah is now living with Anton Briggs in his apartment. They're getting kind of lovey-dovey at the start of the episode. That's kind of nice. We're seeing where all the characters are at to start the episode, pretty much. Dexter's sleep deprivation leads him to make a serious error in court when he confuses cases. He gets the wrong, binder out, and we've never seen this happen out of Dexter, so yeah. Family life can be a pain in the ass. His crying son, wailing out all night. His daughter's probably playing loud music. He's probably up at night thinking about the kills he's gonna do and some of the cases, and yeah. Deborah and Francis are on a break, sitting outside the station, talking about all the CIs, and Deborah's still trying to get to the bottom of this and figure out which CI it was that her father was with. Still furious, Quinn confronts Dexter about letting Benito Gomez off the hook and presents graphic pictures of his victims. Like, you're really letting this guy walk free? Like, he's getting really emotional with Dexter. He's putting shit in his face and all this stuff. Like, Quinn is angry. He's been angry with Dexter the whole episode. He's still angry. He's glaring at Dexter. Vince Masuka notices it, and Masuka wants to beat the shit out of this guy because that's his forensics friend. Marie LaGuerta sends the homicide team to Lisa Bell's crime scene. The Trinity killer. I'm assuming he's going to be the killer for the entire season. They kind of established the killer in the first episode. So yeah, they're kind of investigating the scene, and then outside the house, Quinn talks with Christine Hill, an attractive reporter from the Broward Journal-Dispatch. So he's starting to get attracted to this girl, which good for you, Quinn, but you're kind of an asshole, so I'm not sure he's good with the women, though. We know that. At the station, Deborah blows up when she finds the water cooler empty. Maria and Deborah kind of have a talk about the relationships and the love lives and whatnot. Decent and interesting moment between the two. In his lab, Dexter yawns as he tests blood from the Lisa Bell crime scene, trying to figure out who did it. Benny Gomez is a guy as a prime suspect, pretty much. He wants to capture him at a bar. So Rita interrupts what they call, asking him to sing to Harrison over the phone so he'll fall asleep for a nap. This is just part of being a father. Dexter has to live a double life. He has to be a serial killer, a vigilante serial killer, and he also has to be a father and husband, so a family man, I guess. Masuka is disappointed when he's turned down by coworkers when he asks to go out for a drink at a titty bar. It feels like we're getting right back to where we were at that one point in the season before, where no one really gives a fuck about Masuka, and they kind of like push him to the side, which is kind of fucked up, honestly. Batista goes with yeah. Later, Dexter is sitting in his car outside Tito's bar, holding Benny's file, kind of waiting for him to like exit the building, and there's he's kind of like on a recon, like trying to scout the area out, and he wants to kill him the next night. Angel is sitting on Maria's bed in her bedroom. They kind of have like an affair going on, which was unexpected. The show just like smacked us in the face with this one. I'm not really sure about it. Dexter, encouraged by Rita, takes a few photos of Harrison as he sleeps. The flashes like in his face. I don't know why you're doing this, Dexter. Again, the kids are acting reckless and whatnot. While Angel, Maria, and Masuka are in the station's elevator, Masuka remarks that Angel almost had sex with a stripper the night before, which is funny because I think Maria and Angel are gonna have a low-key relationship, and she hears about this and she kind of looks at him strange. Dexter returns to Lisa Bell's house with Karen, a forensic tech. Agent Lundy returns to the show, which was interesting. They find some things, find blood under the tile. Yeah. Deborah pays a visit to Suzanne Coffey and one of her father's CIs to ask if they had an affair. She says she wanted to have an affair with him, but it never happened. This isn't the right person. Online, Dexter researches the vacant Del Rubio's boxing arena, which had been closed for years and is way out of town. It's the perfect place to kill somebody. He's trying to find a kill room. A detective brings a flash drive to Angel containing evidence of the tourist murder. After work, Dexter heads to his apartment, which he secretly kept after marrying Rita months ago. This is for him to kind of lay away and keep like his plans, like his killing objects and all that stuff there. Dexter sets up the old boxing arena as a kill room by covering the ring with his trademark plastic sheets, of course. Was this inspired by Patrick Bateman? The guy from American Psycho, I can't remember his name. Yeah, exhausted, Dexter arrives home to a cop. Well, Dexter falls asleep while on recon. A cop wakes him up and thinks he's drunk. But exhausted, Dexter arrives home. This allows Benny to get away. Dexter arrives home to find Rita in the mood for slow, hot, steamy, naughty sex. So, yeah, they never really get alone time with each other. The children are always loud and, like, making loud noises and whatnot. So they take the moment. At a food truck, Dexter orders another coffee from Marty, who warns him that he's tempting the hard cuts, which is funny. Christine Hill gives Quinn a copy of her front page article about Lisa Bell's murder. These two are like talking about going to dinner and whatnot, and they're kind of like starting to form a relationship or whatever. Masuka tells Dexter that there's no DNA match to the old blood found in Lisa's bathroom. There wasn't really much of a chance. All the blood was like mixed together from the tub as like the water mixed in with the blood, so it's hard to find like actual blood cells and evidence there. At that moment, Frank Lundy drops in and Masuka is starstruck. They can't believe he's here, and he returns. And Lundy was a favorite in the office. Like, people aren't like mad that he returned or whatever. So yeah, they find connections to old cases that Lundy was doing, and they kind of go off of that. Trinity is shown moaning and grimacing as he takes a scalding hot shower. Like, this guy's kind of fucked up. He's kind of a weirdo. We'll learn more about him as the season goes on. As Deborah stands at her desk talking on the phone with Anton, she notices Lundy approaching and immediately hangs up. This is possibly one of the most awkward interactions we have seen on this show. It was weird, man. On her way out of work, Maria and Angel confirm plans to meet each other again that night. They want to continue this relationship despite all the weird things happening and all the embarrassment and the humiliation that could happen. Because Dexter doesn't dare to return to Tito's bar, he grabs Benny where he lives at the trailer park. He just gets it up and personal. Injects him with everything, and he takes him to the kill table. To keep himself awake, Dexter slaps his face, sniffs smelling salts, and punches the air. And Rita calls, needs him to return to perform some father duties. And he can't, carry out the ritual, so he's just gonna have to put the guy out of his misery and stab him. That's it. While driving, Dexter falls asleep behind the wheel, and his vehicle flips over. So he gets in a car wreck. He's tired. He can't handle this. He can't handle this double life as of now. Yeah, I don't have much to say. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to class. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Have a good rest of your day. I don't think there's going to be any more videos for the rest of the night. Maybe stream later on Twitch, GCTV live on Twitch, all lowercase. But other than that,